In the heart of Meadowbend, the sun baked the clay earth into a warm, golden playground. While the other bugs napped in the shade, Brix the ant was busy. She spent every morning hoisting seeds twice her size onto her shoulders, her small clay feet leaving deep tracks in the soft dust as she marched toward her underground home. Not far away, Reed the grasshopper was having a much different kind of day. He sat atop a smooth, round pebble, clutching a tiny lute made of a dried twig and silver spider silk. He strummed a cheerful tune, his long legs kicking rhythmically into the air as he sang about the endless summer and the sweetness of the nectar. "Brix, stop your scuttling," Reed called out as the ant passed by. "The sun is far too bright for such heavy lifting. Come sit with me and compose a ballad for the butterflies." Brix paused for only a second, wiping a bead of clay sweat from her brow before adjusting her heavy load. "I cannot play today, Reed," Brix replied. "Summer is a gift, but it is also a deadline. The larder is only half full, and the north wind will be here before the moon turns thin again. You should consider gathering some of these fallen oats yourself." Brix then continued her trek, focused on the task ahead. Reed just laughed, a sound like dry leaves rustling. "Tomorrow is a long way off, my friend. Why worry about the frost when the clover is so sweet right now?" He went back to his music, leaping from the stone to a dandelion puff, sending white clay seeds swirling into the air like tiny umbrellas. But the seasons did not wait for Reed's songs to finish. The gold of the meadow turned to a brittle brown, and one morning, a blanket of white frost covered the clay world. Brix retreated into her home, pulling a heavy clay plug over the entrance. Inside, her home was bright, warm, and filled with the scent of stored clover. Outside, the wind howled through the empty stalks of grass. Reed shivered, his clay body turning stiff and pale in the biting cold. The nectar had dried up, and the seeds were hidden deep beneath the frozen crust of the earth. He wandered through the snow, his lute broken and silent, feeling the heavy ache of a stomach with nothing to eat. With trembling hands, Reed found the entrance to Brix's home. He tapped weakly on the clay door. It creaked open just a crack, letting out a sliver of golden light and the wonderful smell of toasted grain. Brix looked out, her eyes softening as she saw her neighbor standing in the cold. "Come in, Reed," Brix said, pulling him inside. She wrapped him in a warm leaf blanket and set a bowl of hot seed porridge in front of him. Reed ate slowly, the warmth returning to his limbs. "I was wrong," he whispered. "I thought the summer would last forever, and I didn't think about the dark days." Brix nodded gently. "There is a time for song, Reed, and a time for the harvest. Preparing today is what creates the security to enjoy tomorrow." From that day on, Reed helped Brix maintain the larder, learning that hard work and consistent choices build a foundation for peace that lasts through every winter.